Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another fast Descendant video, another gun build. I have two variations actually. So we have the Enduring Legacy, the Boss Killer. We have been using this gun since launch, and as soon as we got the Thunder Cage done, most of us built the Enduring Legacy and we haven't looked back. I've used Enduring Legacy for pretty much everything early on until I fell in love with the Secret Garden and so on. Anyway, so very straightforward build. We have just improved the cores on it because the cores get really good with this one. So here's the build, standard build. I've been using this for like 6-7 months at this point. So concentration, rifling reinforcement for firearm attack, better insight for crit hit rate, fire rate, 2 mods for ammo, fire enhancement because fire goes well with this gun, and I have sharp precision shot. You can use mental focus, you can use sweeping squad, but not against Colossus. But yeah, mental focus and sharp precision, these are the two that people like using against bosses. I prefer sharp precision because as you keep shooting, your fire rate goes up, gun feels nicer in your hand. So yeah, very standard build here. Now as for the weapon rows, firearm attack, critical hit damage, critical hit rate, and then bonus firearm attack versus Colossus. Now working with that, we have in the free core, bonus firearm attack versus Colossus. I got lucky, I got the max on core 10, which is 550, excellent. In the hit augmentation, the red one, I went with firearm critical hit damage. Okay, because Haley and Enzo can increase the crit rate, so we are just increasing the damage with the crit hit damage. And in the precision ones, I went with aim shot accuracy just to make it more precise so that we can aim more comfortably. In the second one, I added sprint. You can add recoil, that will help. But yeah, aim shot will just make it easier to aim at the weak points and stuff. I'm also thinking of Gluttony at the moment because that was the only boss prior to this that we could not one face. Now we can one face Gluttony comfortably. So that is basically the setup, and yeah, you should be able to one face Gluttony comfortably. Also remember to use the inversion fire rounds or something depending on which boss you're trying to farm, and it should be much more straightforward. Occasionally they may get enraged if you miss your shots and don't hit the weak points properly, but yeah, very comfortable build here, and you can now easily one face the enemy. So what we are getting here is 38,000. Hang on, sorry, wrong one. That's the mobbing build. This is the one. So we are getting 28,900 firearm attack, 8,600 fire rate, fire attack, and we are getting 30% crit hit rate, which will be increased with Haley and others. And then crit damage, we are getting 10 times. So 10 times crit damage. Once you max it out, you'll be doing a lot of damage. All right, so that is the bossing build. Now I have a mobbing build as well. So this is the build here, pretty much the same. Couple of mods I have swapped out. Instead of fire, I put inside focus. You can still keep fire. Fire is always useful. You'll burn enemies and do damage, but yeah, you don't need that much damage out in like the open field and all the other dungeons and stuff. So I put sweeping sword here just for the sake of it, just to mix things up a little bit. And over here we have rounds per magazine instead of the Colossus damage. In the course, instead of Colossus, I went with firearm attack on this occasion. In the hit augmentation, instead of crit damage, I went with crit rate. And then in the two precision ones, I went with aim shot accuracy and recoil. Again, because we are using this for mobbing, I wanted aim to be easy, recoil to be under control, and crit rate because if you're not using Enzo or Haley, we want the hit rate to be good as well on its own. So if you look here, the firearm attack is 38,000 here. The crit hit rate is almost 45%. With this setup, 8 times, we're still getting 8 times. This one is getting 10. This one is still giving us 8, but we are critting more. Over here, we are increasing it with Haley and Enzo. Over here, we don't have that option. Let's say you're using a Freyna or something. You can use this because I used to use this with Freyna for her 4th ability so that we can take out the bosses at the end of 400%. So I was just using the gun anyway and then using it with her 4th ability. So this was a really good gun. But now with Inez and others, you don't really have to worry too much about. In fact, the Enduring Legacy usage has gone down for me. And also notice the aim shot accuracy is now 100%. So it'll be much easier to aim and you won't miss your shots. Your recoil will be under control, things like that. So yeah, that is it basically. A very straightforward build here. And if you still like using this gun for mobbing and clearing other content, you can use this version for bossing. Now we can clear all the way up to Gluttony, which is the last solo boss and the normal bosses. And so if you want to say open up a lot of amorphous materials, you don't have to worry about joining a public lobby. You can do it very quickly with this sort of bit. So here is the bossing build once again. Very simple. Over here, main thing you have to think is adding the bonus firearm attack versus Colossus, and then same one in the free core. Aim shot accuracy will just make your life easier. Sprint speed, you don't really need sprint speed, especially for Colossus, because you're not planning to run around for too long. So you can put the recoil over there as well, and that'll just make your life easier. So yeah, that is it for this one. Thank you for watching. I'm working on the last dagger, as you can see over there. I just need to re-roll a couple of options. The gun is crazy. The DPS numbers are ridiculous. I can also one-phase Colossus with the last dagger. It's that good. Anyway, I'll try and have that done as soon as I can. But yeah, thank you for watching if you did, and see you next time.